What's up? It's you guys, Sky. We're back again with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, because you bet your ass I'm not leaving this alone. And Kendra's here again.
Heck yeah.
July 9th, 2:12 p.m. Write Anything Agency.
Hey, Apollo.
What?
Well, actually, nothing. I mean, something. Or maybe not.
Make up your mind, Trucy. Out with it. The suspense is giving me an ulcer.
Well, the trial today? I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
Score? Gee. I guess I would, maybe, well... Are we talking, like, out of 10, or in a musical sense?
Out of 100.
Bah, I'm just as bad as you.
See? It's so vague.
Clearly. Machi avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. Though, I can't say I'm any less confused about the case. I asked Interpol about the number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. IPXX 3142066. The agent registered under that number was romaine lettuce.
Things I would give for Shilong Lang Interpol agent to show up in this case, man. It would improve it so much.
Please.
Especially because his song is such a banger.
Yes, so real. And the victim, Mr. Latouche. Who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent? What a mess. And we don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Amarar told the whole court.
Wait. That voice just now. It was him. I am sure of it. That voice I heard talking to Mr. Lettuce when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darien.
It's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
I don't.
Well, get used to it. You're in an Ace Attorney game.
Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
He's abandoned us. What is he, some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. And you got me to help you. We'll be fine.
Fine. Right. Well, time's a wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
Lammerroar dropped a bomb in court today. It was Darien.
Amarar said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool.
Except for those many years of her life that she forgot because of amnesia.
And you don't... Maybe if she heard a cool voice, she would know. I don't know.
I guess.
What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet that's what they're called.
Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time.
Wrong? Why?
I mean, look. Those gunshots were right during the concert.
That's right! I was burning up the dance floor at the time.
Right. Did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe at Darien, even?
You bet I did. He's one of the Gavineers guitarists after all. He's so cool. Oh.
Right. All the Gaviniers have a rock-solid alibi. He couldn't have shot Mr. Lettuce backstage.
But Lamorar heard him, didn't she? She heard Darian backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. An Interpol agent.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
We said it in court yesterday.
Yeah, but that was like 12 hours ago. I don't remember.
International Police Agency. Keep up. Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals.
Why can't they just call them International Police instead of making up some silly name?
What do you think Interpol stands for?
She's got 2 brain cells and she's not using them right now.
Yeah. Anyway, you think he was investigating Lamorar?
What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be.
Never meet your heroes, Trucy. You never know. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying.
Remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces.
If only it were that easy. In any case, we know he was working on something.
I wonder if it was something that has something to do with something.
Damn, really? Never would have guessed.
That something being our case. The last something, I mean.
Something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What was Mr. Lettuce up to?
A witch has made it into the Right Anything Agency.
Oh shit.
I don't remember who this is.
We're gonna find out. Trucy, was that another one of your tricks?
It wasn't me.
Oh, is it Mr. Top Hat?
Oh, probably.
I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that.
Yeah, it's gotta be the man in the yellow hat. From Curious George!
Yeah! Curious George!
Wherever the mundane gives ways to miracles. I forgot to read the rest of that.
Hey, the other day.
Jersey's just interrupting him.
Who's there?
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
Hardly.
We meet again. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Can you please stop smirking like that?
Oh, it's you, Uncle Valent.
Uncle Valent? He's your uncle?
Oh, silly. It's the great Gramarye, Valent Gramarye. The Grand Magician.
Yes, it is I, the great Valent Gramarye, as seen on television. Can you please stop smirking like that? It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years, to be exact. 7 years, you say?
That number just keeps popping up.
My, how you've grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same.
Good to know. I hate to intrude, but what is a great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me? So be quick with your questions. And do not quail, quake, or quiver. I'm quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when need calls. He does have a certain aura to him, it's true.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
Yeah, what the fuck were you doing there? His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making. He's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
For all. Alan's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle.
What? Daddy, you mean Mr. Right?
No, I mean my real daddy.
What? You're just dropping this lore bomb on us so casually?
Being a magician runs in the family.
Trucy's real father?
Wait, Apollo. Don't tell me you don't know about Troop Grammary.
Troop Grammary? Huh. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Oh, never mind. It does.
Just
sound
kidding.
kind of familiar. Oh, lost life. Lamentably listless lad. To not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet. Balland Grammari. The name began to surface in my mind. It was a name I'd heard on television as a child.
You bet you've heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park.
That sounds like terrorism.
One of those isn't a magic trick, Trucy. That's just a crime.
Yeah.
Actually, both of them, honestly.
Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe. He's just committing crimes. And then escaped from a high-security prison.
Trucy, come on. You said he's a magician? I opened the locks of Heart's chain by mediocrity? Yeah, mediocrity. This is the true miracle of Troop Grammarar. Grammary.
Grammarar.
Grammarar.
Lamarar's evil twin, Grammarar.
Wait.
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Wanted for a long list of crimes. Weren't you with someone else? Like a duo?
The duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something... Grammary. Yes, Zach. Zach Grammary. A masterful maker of magic. A capable crafter of shining showmanship. Question mark? Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
Daddy? Huh? Oh, no way. Shit.
Way to go, Apollo. Way to bring down the mood.
Once upon a time, Troop Grammary included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valent Grammary, and my partner, Zach Grammary. And Zach was...
He was my real daddy.
Trucy's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea.
Being a magician is a recessive trait. There wasn't much point in talking about it, not now that he's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. Got my daddy, after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Glad that I'm good for comic relief, at least.
Not that I see daddy around much these days.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
Probably getting hit by another car.
I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit. Reasons? 2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy.
I don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valent.
How the fuck did it take you this long to remember? Have you just legit not seen him since 7 years ago?
I mean, I think she said she hasn't seen him since 7 years
she might have
ago,
said
so...
Well...
last time she saw him, she was 8. I feel like that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure you are. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Coliseum, the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. It was a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
Yeah, I'm here too. I'm his defense attorney, actually. My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a videotape?
Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less. I brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of Troop Grammarye. God damn it. For some reason, my brain wants to read it like Grimoire, but that's just straight up not what it is at all. Will you watch it?
You don't get a choice.
Yeah. Time to get the mac and cheese.
You get to see Orange Clavier get his guitar fucked up again.
He doesn't look that orange to me, actually.
It's more noticeable in the 3D model, I think.
Oh yeah, when it goes 3D.
He starts looking like he just dug into a bag of Cheetos.
There was the sparks on It Raps. He hasn't noticed yet. And now it's not sparking at all, for some reason.
Might have been a lighting error, honestly.
And there's the fire. She's whooshing. Are we allowed to pause it? No.
Wow, it's almost as good as it was live. So, what's the word? Mysterious?
There are more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This Valant Grammarye has good reasons to be here today. But I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert. Thank you! Oh, god damn it. We're gonna have to analyze a video in court? No, not that shit again. Not that shit. Whatever. Alright, can we present? Is anything worth presenting?
I guess we could present the videotape and be like, why'd you have that?
No. God damn it, I keep doing this. Oh! Good to know we can do this. Maybe it's just for the sake of rigging, but Machi was just a, like, shadowed figure down there.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, we go here. Yeah, pan back to Gavin. Okay, yeah, just a shadowed figure down there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's a rigging thing, but
I think they probably just didn't want to make another 3D model that you're only gonna see for like 2 shots.
yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. I meant to
That's
do
another
this.
song that has a real life like version of it with vocals, which is very neat.
Nice. So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there,
I didn't see a stunt.
what the fuck are you talking about, Truzy?
Magic is normal to me.
What about Lamirar vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen I didn't even notice.
So young to be so jaded. A simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation.
Here you go.
A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes. I was there to watch my trick take to the air. So you're the one who knows how it was all done. Of course, I'm like a deity. That's pretty fucking... Okay. I'm like a deity, with the stage as my domain. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards, not grasp tightly, twist my fingers. It is a potent... Primeval?
Primeval?
Probably primeval. It is a potent primeval power I possess. Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done?
Hey now.
Drusy?
Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not. My non, for my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also, should I be? I'm not doing a fucking French accent, I can't.
I don't know if he's supposed to be French or if that's just him being, like, weird.
Could be either, honestly.
Yeah.
Also what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later. Well after my illusion and trance the audience. Oh. Don't even ask. I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Could you, like, tell Trucy, though, maybe? Because, like, she's in your circle?
I won't say anything.
Whose side are you on? I, Valant Gramarine, now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
No need to rush, Uncle Valent. You should stay a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not. I've been asked to assist with an analysis, and so I shall slink back to the scene. So you'll be at the concert venue today? Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Coliseum. See you later, Crocodile. Bro.
He didn't even do it right.
I know. It's so painful. With a whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye, he turned and walked out through the door, normally.
Oh, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right. Valant Gramarine. I've got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made Lamourar disappear. And how he knows Trucy and her real father. But we established that. We established that. Like, keep up, Apollo.
I guess Apollo just wants all the juicy goss.
Oh, yeah, true. But, like, it's kind of a sore topic, and they've given you enough that you can leave it be. And in fact, they don't owe you an explanation anyways. Unless you can prove it's relevant to the case.
He probably will.
Probably. Detention center. Machi may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
They don't have any decisive evidence.
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Right, the air vent.
And he lied.
Lied?
Were you not paying attention yesterday?
He can't even speak English.
Machi Tobai can see. Take the glasses off, bitch.
Show us your eyes.
Oh, Machi.
Can't believe you'd fake a disability like that. Speak of the devil.
Looks like he's doing okay.
I forget, why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated.
Well, now that we know he can see, we can use hand gestures and sign language. Maybe. I don't know if he knows sign language.
Feelings are what matter, Apollo. Look into his heart.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, might as well get what I want to say off my chest. How dare you fake a disability? That's fucked up.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I think she's actually worried for me. Did you know that I am an attorney?
I think he said, I'm sorry I can't speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden.
This is why I never trust a translator.
So, what'd you think of the trial today? Ooh, I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by the trial.
Hey, all's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win.
No, if he's found not guilty, we win. Machi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
The bracelet? In a non-courtroom segment?
Whoa.
What?
I'm glad Lamarar testified. What a great person. He even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
Darian of the Gaviniers, the detective. I wonder if Machi knows what happened. I bet he fucking does. I mean, he could follow how the trial went and all. If no one told him there's a new suspect, how would he know? It's doing it again!
What is it, Apollo?
My bracelet. It's reacting in a non-courtroom setting. No, it's nothing. I must be imagining it.
Imagining what, Apollo?
Nothing. It's just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know. Machi, he doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Borginian. He doesn't speak English.
Yeah, but my bracelet is reacting to him.
Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning?
Trucy, have you ever known magic to malfunction?
Well, maybe your bracelet's technology. It's like a Fitbit. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
Was I that bad? Machi lied about not being able to see. Of course I'm mad. But what if that's not all he lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to get him. Some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Machi.
So, Machi, you can see, right? Machi can see and Lamarar can't. The whole world's gone topsy-turvy. Sorry, Apollo, I don't think we're gonna get any information out of Machi. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does. So we gotta go find something to shove in this guy's face.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, the Coliseum is also featured in Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2.
Oh, nice. Which one do we see that
It's in the worst case.
That doesn't narrow it down a lot.
It's like the last one in the second game.
Woo, what a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
It's also perfect weather for a date with Prosecutor Gavin. I mean...
Apollo, get your mind on the case, bud. We're working here.
The weather matters.
You
for
can
an
kiss
investigation.
Gavin later. when some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Now that you mention it. Sure. Let's get started, shall we?
Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo.
I see a dog chasing someone.
Yeah.
What stuff?
Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
I did enough at home, thanks.
Aw, there's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm not looking to make it on the big stage. I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I'm a lawyer.
And you're in luck, because it's lawyer weather today.
I thought you said it was... whatever.
Don't you just want to face this blue sky and shout objection?
Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already. July 9th, backstage hallway.
Ah, Mr. Attorney.
Lemuel. I'm sorry about today.
There is nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Machi.
Are you okay? Alone, I mean?
Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult.
Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking.
I heard your footsteps several times the day before.
That's also a thing. You can definitely tell who's walking by footsteps if you know them well enough.
Yeah.
Oh. Some great ears.
Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or she claimed yesterday. But how? The voice. That was quite a statement you made today in court. About hearing Darian Crescent's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name. But I never forget a voice. Wait!
Lamoror, is something the matter?
Do we really have to flash back to this again?
We had this flashback like 5 minutes ago, but that voice... I know it! It was him! Jacques!
No way.
Yes way! And that's what I said. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. That is when I heard his voice.
I'm guessing Darian and Mr. Latouche were talking about something?
Next moment, I heard those gunshots.
You ain't taking me back, Interpol. Why didn't you call security?
To be honest, though the noise was quite frightening, I never imagined the gunshots might be real. And I was in quite a hurry myself. I left the scene at once.
So, it really was Darian's voice that she heard.
Yeah, I wasn't doubting that. At least, she certainly thinks it was.
I met Machi before my debut as Lamoror. I was singing in a restaurant in Borginia.
And he was playing the piano?
Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see.
Is that when you started playing opposites? With Machi pretending he couldn't see?
Ah, no, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound.
Must have been tough for Machi. Pretending he couldn't see and all the while acting as your eyes.
It must have been tough for Lamoror, because she's blind. I think that's a little a little more debilitating.
Oh, one sec.
He held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He's a smart, gentle boy.
I think I see what she's getting at. Machi would never harm a soul. About Mr. Lettuce.
Ah, yes. He was an Interpol agent, I hear.
So you had no idea?
Of course not. No one did.
I guess that's what it means to be undercover.
But someone was after him. Or he was after someone. They had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
Because you were meeting with the Gavineers, and that's the perfect way to get in close with, I don't know, maybe a rogue international criminal or something.
Oh.
You have no idea?
I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why?
Oh yeah, that's a possibility too, I guess. I mean, you do have amnesia, so you have no idea what you did. You could have done some fucked up shit.
True that.
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of the condition. As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory.
Clouded. Right.
The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart.
In your heart?
I have no memory of the time before I became Lamorar.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Like, you pushing it really hard.
I like super don't remember it. I awoke from darkness into darkness, you might say. I was singing in a restaurant those days.
What was it she said about not being able to remember the light?
Do not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before becoming Lamorar is lost to me.
But I don't think you...
I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me?
Do you think your past might be related to this case?
No way, that seems really unlikely to me.
Well, now that you've said it,
I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lamorar.
she's now, but was she then?
I thank you. Machi, too, tells me this often when I fear who I might have been.
I will say, that's the thing about memory loss, is that memory loss gets rid of, like, all the experiences that have shaped you, which sort of brings you back to a default. So who you are and how you act in memory loss is really like you at your truest self. So I think you're a good person. You might have done some shit, but if you did, you probably had a good reason for it.
Yeah, totally.
Let's go to the stage.
That song, isn't that the one Lamorar was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The guitar serenade.
Wow, I'd love to do a show on stage like this.
I'd come to see that.
The house is full, and as one, the audience sighs in wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician?
Oh. That's right. I was a magician, wasn't I?
What do you mean was? Some dedication. Oh, Tugan. Aha! If it isn't Miss Trucy, and indeed it is!
Uncle Valent!
What exactly are you doing here? I might have said that in the wrong voice. I can't remember who said that. Whatever. I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I'm inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
Laymarar teleportation illusion, ooh!
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Apollo, maybe Uncle Valent can shed some light on this whole thing for us.
Please do, honestly.
I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Laymarar's Laymarar's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream." Like a dream. Yeah, not seeing anything about dreams.
Well, I've had a vision.
Yet what can I work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences for a stage built for sorcerous acts. It was such a challenging task, and so I accepted. She disappeared from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have to have had used some sort of secret tunnel. People, I can't read that fast. How dare you autoplay? Now, because of the murder, all eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad timing, as far as the fortunes of Troupe Gramarye are concerned.
So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me. It's off tune. It troubles you? Why? Why? Why do you ask why? I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself. Thanks. I know what you're thinking in that head of yours. Gramarye, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on the television. Something of that sort? Actually, yeah, you're right.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo.
Or everyone tells him that, and he made a good guess? It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us. Among us?
Among Us?
His name was Magnifique Gramarye. It was he who began the great troupe Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was. I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV. Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows. Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket.
When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. We hone our skill at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity, onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner. Your partner? You mean? Yes, Zach Gramarye. Trucy's father. before he disappeared 7 years ago. There was no name higher than the Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, Valent Gramarye. Our founder, Magnifique Gramarye, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
Never forget the one I saw when I was little. Oh, you made that whole jumbo jet go... What happened to the jet again?
He ate it.
Oh.
Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought. Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had the talents. In no time at all, Valent and Zack were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Cool, huh? And Zack Gramarye was my daddy.
Now that Magnifique and Zack are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valent Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the stage.
I'm rooting for you.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side.
One skill coming up.
How do we manage to get off the topic of kids so quickly all the time? Alright, show me that piano.
That's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
You should get Mr. Right to teach you sometime.
Oh good, he can't play either.
That's the joke, Trucy. I kinda feel bad for the guy now.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back, this could be the debut of a prodigy.
Oh.
Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let me try it again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood.
The hood's already propped up, but whatever.
Huh. Look! This was stuck between the strings.
That looks like a detonator.
Looks like some kind of switch.
Someone must have thrown this into the piano. Maybe this will get Machi to talk. We haven't gone into the rooms again. Go check out the crime scene, see if anything has changed. Like, we can investigate all of this again, but will it warrant anything new? Oh, we've got a chalk outline now. Hey look, a part of the carpet has been torn up here.
That was the part we did the luminol testing on in court.
Luminol. Right.
You know what I couldn't stop thinking? Who's gonna pay for this carpet?
Prosecutor's Gavin got a fuck ton of money, I'm sure he's fine. As long as it's not us. Maybe the shooter?
I guess it's true what they say. Crime doesn't pay.
Except when it does, but you didn't hear that from me. I would hope that the carpet replacement costs weren't the only thing holding you back. I'm not gonna bother to click through all this right now. See if this clicker is... We know you can
Check out
see.
this funny thing, kid.
We know you can see. Don't try to hide it. Is this a detonator? Fuck, I did it again.
Oh, I can investigate it though.
Oh yeah, good call. I'm just so used to like doing that on accident. Yeah, pretty standard detonator.
Switch sitting here, tempting me to push it.
Don't push it. It could set off a bomb. Don't. You might blow up the whole class. See? See? Apollo knows what's up.
Apollo, please. Think that every strange switch trick bomb.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Trucy.
Yeah. Not to mention, this is like a textbook detonator.
Just wait until you get to the first case of dual destinies, man.
That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't cut it in our busy times.
Alright, true CPI, please enlighten me. What do you think this switch does?
Maybe it turns on the electric razor to secure Gavin's dressing room.
A switch as big as a razor to turn on a razor. Okay. Sure. Anyway, take that.
I think he said, "I'm sorry I can't speak your language. You're very beautiful, fair maiden."
Damn. This is why I never trust
So I
tricks.
guess
So that
it's
wasn't the
not
thing.
it.
Alright, well, now we're on the search for the one piece of dialogue we need to cue so we can do everything else. We videotaped your performance, not that you can see it. Oops.
I guess maybe we can ask her about it through that. Oh, okay.
We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time.
Thank you.
That reminds me. It was an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Illusion?
When you teleported from one stage to the other, remember?
Ah, yes. Apparently they hired a professional magician.
Fallon Grammary. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot.
God damn it.
Mr. Grammary made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know?
I am reminded that I wish to speak with you about something.
Thank you. Yeah?
When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I see it too. It's still there. In fact, it's been there since the opening scene of this case.
Yeah.
Device? Maybe you mean this.
That's been lying there since the day before yesterday.
Sure has.
Might I touch it?
Touch, touch.
I thought as much.
Uh-oh. What? What did you think?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
I wonder whose this is.
We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
It's been here, blatantly on the floor, the whole time.
Yeah.
We'll hold on to it for you then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him. I hope we see him soon.
Yes, that's best. Thank you.
So, can I put it on?
Yeah, see if there's someone on the other end. Headset attached to Trucy.
Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo.
Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. This might warrant some further inquiry. Again, it's been there
Okay.
since the opening scene, so it's interesting. Yeah, pretty standard headset.
Yeah.
And for that, little buddy, this is Trucy reporting in. Over.
Why the sudden silence?
Answered.
Don't be silly.
What good is a receiver that doesn't receive? It's like Emma not performing forensic investigations.
You make her sound like she's some kind of forensics investigation machine,
She is.
which is just silly. Unless she's a super high-tech android that runs on snackoos. Yes, very insightful.
Conspiracy theory.
Can I ask you about this headset, Lemuror? You said that all the concert staff are wearing one.
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members, too, I should think.
You should think.
I couldn't see.
Well, yeah, no, but like, assuming the band members do have one too, then we can figure out whose it is and unravel this mystery a bit more. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too then. Oh, lackeys.
They're quite helpful, though limited. You only work within 30 feet or so. Then what's the point, man?
For real. Like, how big is that stage?
After all, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
So, 30 feet. Noted. That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications lifeline. So why was this one lying here? It didn't bring you more dialogue, did it? No.
Okay.
So what now?
Maybe now something happens somewhere?
Please tell me that was enough to like...
Oh, do we maybe have to ask Valen if he had one? Because he was on
Maybe.
staff? Okay, guess not.
You gotta show him something he cares about. Out of curiosity, does this do anything for you? No. It looks kind of similar to his brooch. That's why I'm throwing it out there, but he doesn't give a shit.
I guess we just gotta go places and see what happens.
I hate when we get cornered like this. Just keep entering rooms until you figure out what the next thing you need to do is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, alright. Emma!
Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Emma. You're looking grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy? Give me the 2nd degree in court and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
You're talking about the bloodstain, Mr. Latusla?
My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh?
That bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now we know that Mr. Lettuce was really with Interpol.
We wouldn't have found that out without you.
Suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward.
Are chocolate snackies popular down at the precinct or something?
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
My guest. You're not gonna find any clues in here.
Yeah, we already checked.
Oh, I did find something strange. Almost like a clue.
So you're just lying to me then. Damn.
Yeah.
Emma.
Something strange.
What was strange, Emma? But first, the other stuff.
Met my embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
How?
It means you don't have to face any more embarrassment.
I mean, think about it. You don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year.
See, told you. If only it worked that way.
It just bugs me to think that little kid outsmarted me.
It makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see.
He could have seen the air duct, and he could have shot that revolver.
But that's not how it sounded in Lamorar's testimony.
And on top of that, he's fucking tiny as hell.
Yeah.
The recoil on that gun would have fucking destroyed him. if old man Judge would have gotten his frail bones shattered, then that still growing kid would definitely have, like, gotten obliterated by the gun.
Yeah. I mean, her saying she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene?
That's right.
Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country?
It's because you're an ace attorney, Emma. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Is that true what you said in court today? No, about the case? About how everything was happening according to those song lyrics?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I haven't figured out this third verse. We all keep seeming to, like, gloss over, and I don't know why we're glossing over it so much. Just because it doesn't, like, line up as well as the other ones. Like, come on. The Guitar Serenade, you mean?
Found the link, you know. First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen. Then Lamarar flew through the air.
That's all we're calling that, really?
Yes.
Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire. In the end, a bullet took Mr. Lettuce's life. He went up into the sky with the guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least.
It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence.
No, and I found it.
Think the same person did all this?
Don't ask me. I didn't do it.
Neither did I. I couldn't fit through that air vent anyway.
What? You all think I did it?
Sometimes I worry about that girl. So like there's something strange.
So, what'd you find?
So little I must have passed over it yesterday.
Is it how inconveniently placed the brooch is? Because...
Found it under the sofa.
Oh. It's a bomb! We have the detonator for it.
What is it?
A bomb.
Bit of some device, I think. Haven't a clue what. The bit sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna.
Damn, really? Never would've guessed.
Ooh, like on a beetle?
Like on a cell phone. This device must use an electronic signal of some sort.
Damn, really?
An electronic signal, you say?
Can you put it into the court record for us, pretty please? So that I can look at it better?
Emma, you want to see this detonator?
God damn it! What are you talking about? That's so related.
Small device.
never mind.
Looks like a transmitter.
I thought that was just the generic I don't care about this line.
Yes, yeah.
Transmitter? What about a sysmitter?
Press this switch here and it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for, though.
Are you sure about that?
It's like someone needs to use the logic button, Emma.
A signal.
You mean an electronic signal?
What is it, Apollo?
How fucking clear do I have to make this for you? Before you figure it out yourself.
It's still better than it is in Miles Edgeworth Investigations, though, because genuinely, if this was in that game, it would have been an entire segment where you have to press the logic button and connect the logic and go through like 30 extra lines of dialogue where Edgeworth is like, I believe this transmitter and this other thing are connected. And then Gumshoe would be like, I don't see how they are, sir. And it's like a whole thing.
I can only imagine. Say, Emma. You know what strange object you said you found?
Oh, this?
And how it takes an electronic signal? Let me try pressing the switch and hope it doesn't blow up.
Yeah.
Ow! Ouch! On fire! The device is on fire!
Okay, it wasn't quite a bomb, but this is what was planted inside Gavin's guitar. Good to know.
Then why was it in this room? It's a big idea.
Ah!
Then I killed him. Oh, now we know what this is. An igniter. This part here must work like a lighter.
Really lit me up, that's for sure.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, maybe I did.
I suppose. At least we're getting somewhere with this case.
Hey, Apollo. Let's ask Emma more about this switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience.
I don't know what that would add, but okay.
What? You aren't trying to burn me up again, are you? Who sent you to get me? Who?
Interpol.
Damn it.
I'm not out to get you, promise.
Promise? No promise is good enough with you still carrying that weapon or... Try burning me again with that trigger of yours. And I'll throw 100 bags worth of snackoos at you.
Is this as intense as your threats get, Emma? Come on.
I feel like I'm being threatened by a cupcake.
For real. I've never seen someone munch so furiously. Better stay clear for a while. Fine, we'll go to
think
the
we have to
dialogue
talk to
tab.
him. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Burn me alive?
Is this gonna be the exact same conversation? Come on, it was just a few sparks.
This is you. You weren't the one holding it.
There's enough sparks flying around here with just you two talking.
Hate to break it to you, Trucy, but there are exactly 0 sparks flying right now.
The sparks of anger.
Fair enough. Anyway. Now we know this is a remote for an igniter.
You see that for a second. Also, I will say, as far as sparks flying or whatever goes, it would be very funny if Emma interpreted that way, specifically because of that interaction she had with Lana in the first game, where Lana's like, me and Mia were, like, partners or whatever, and she's like,
Intellectual partners.
That's hilarious. Beep boop beep boop. Analyzing. Well?
oh, this is definitely a little transmitter.
No. Really?
I've run the tests. It's confirmed. It only reaches 30 feet.
30 feet, you say?
Transmitter, huh?
How high does that platform?
Incidentally, it went up 15 feet, I think.
I meant the one from the music video.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Oh, it's the same one? Okay. I thought there were like multiple platforms because we were getting fancy with it.
Incidentally, if you look at a cross-section diagram of the stage area...
More
Hey,
diagrams.
Love diagrams. Let's see, 30 feet from Lamarar's dressing room.
In a radius, please. Thank you.
That covers the backstage completely.
So you could be anywhere in that, like, front section of seats. I mean, the piano is obviously the thing to point out here, but also the
Yeah.
other dressing room. Or just in the hallway, even, if you wanted.
Also looks like it would cover the stage.
Not the full stage, just the front half of the stage. It kinda seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage. The fuck are you talking about, Apollo? Do I need to pull up the music video again?
You have a diagram!
Hooray, diagrams.
Guess I'd best be getting on with my investigation.
We're off to look for more clues elsewhere, then.
I feel better just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later.
Well, let's see. There is a spark and there's a fuel source.
Good luck.
I'd like to know more about igniters myself. Well, let's see. There's a spark and there's a fuel source. Alright. Who to talk to next? Oh,
Gavin?
please? Ugh, this bitch.
Ah.
What, come to laugh at the murderer?
Arian.
The old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. They won't let me work while I'm a suspect.
Arian isn't in the best of moods, is he?
Not many people are these days, it seems.
It is a crime scene. Not exactly the happiest place to hang out.
Then Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound. My alibi is rock solid. Rock solid! Or is it?
Or is it?
Also, your hair is still ugly as fuck. Worst character design
It's
in the
so
game.
ugly. He honestly also kind of looks like a Danganronpa character design.
So true.
Also, weird thing I just noticed
Yeah?
is he's wearing like a zip-up hoodie,
Yeah.
but it looks like he's not even wearing a shirt under the hoodie.
It does not. I thought it was like a onesie almost.
I actually prefer that. I want it to be a onesie now.
I mean, it looks like the zipper goes all the way up the hood. Not that he could fit that damn
Yeah.
hair in there.
I'm choosing to believe Darian's just walking around in footy pajamas all day.
Real. Anyway.
So, about your alibi.
You have to ask? The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set. That's right. The music was blaring when we heard those gunshots. And found Mr. Lettuce dead. I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me too. Right there on that stage.
Your guitar playing was something else.
Thanks, little lady. See? This whole thing's a sham. Can't believe they aren't letting me work. There's no need to yell at me. It's Lamara's fault. She was the one who said she heard his voice the moment of crime. Man, I never talked to that old windbag. How could she possibly identify me?
Won't let you work?
He won't let me work. Gavin. Says I gotta lie low till suspicion is cleared. What suspicion? He can be such a stick in the mud.
Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud?
He may look all flashy and showy, but he's straight in his arrow, man.
Fuck! No!
Except when he's depressed.
Oh!
Damn. Damn.
Damn, sounds like when he's sad he needs a big beautiful man to kiss it better.
For real. You hear him whining the other day? Oh, you mean this thing with the mixing board?
And sense of us that performance just now. What was that all about? This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar.
Ugh.
Was you, Darian?
He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really.
Well, I think the Gaviniers are the best. They have all your albums.
The band's fine, too. Gavin can write a good tune, I'll give him that. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Sorry, he's just so pretty that I get tongue-tied just thinking about him. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much. Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely. Prosecutor's office? I've never been there, have I? The dad on the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally, I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally.
Apollo, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea. We can see prosecutor.
Right on.
Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you. Fuck you and your dumb hair. And then tell him I want into that crime scene. We'll be going now. Hey, wait. Yeah? What do you really think happened? Really? You don't think I did it, right? Well... Great. Way to instill a guy with some confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Ripping. You did the little ding thing, Apollo. What's going through your head? Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? Get this one wrong, and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself.
Let's not talk to him anymore, alright?
Agreed. Also, you think someone out there has, like, made a genuine recipe for humble pie? Like, I know
hope
it's,
so.
It's one of those, like, concepts become physical type things, so it's up in the air. I bet someone's done it, though.
I feel like it would probably taste good.
I think so. Detective Darian Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. Prosecutor's office? Gavin's office, specifically.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh, there's your guitar. Hey, Gavin, we figured something out about it.
Yeah.
So, this is it.
Oh my god, I put it all together. Well, not all of it simultaneously, but whoever stole the keys, we can say it's stolen now, stole the keys to open the guitar case to plant the igniter.
Oh.
Avenir's head office.
It's not the band's office, it's the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy thing, object, whatever?
Is he talking about this thing in the glass dome?
He's talking about Apollo.
Looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone.
Well, guess we'll just have to come back.
No, we'll do the super awkward, just stand quietly in the doorway until he notices us.
Yeah.
Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet-like.
Do not give Prosecutor Gavin a heart attack, please. That's eavesdropping.
Hi, we'd just be waiting, quietly, so he won't notice. If we heard something scandalous about the band.
She'd make a good reporter for a gossip mag.
What? Replica? So, why was he after it in the first place? Lettuce.
Lettuce?
Look, don't talk to me about those Borginians, okay?
Clavier, those are some interesting sentences coming out of your mouth.
Javier, I need you to consider what you're gonna say next. Just give me
also-
that report. Chop, chop.
And also, I know we're not supposed to be eavesdropping, but keep in mind that anyone eavesdropping can only hear one side of your conversation.
And stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay? Times like this when I start to miss Darian.
Fuck! Oh no,
Huh?
he heard that. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hiya.
Just thought we'd drop in. Hope you're not mad.
How could I be? There's not enough tea in the world in any case. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, fun fact, actually. That fucking tee-hee thing, it became a habit of mine because of Ace Attorney. Because,
It has also become a habit of mine, and I think it may also be because of Ace Attorney.
Specifically because of Dahlia, right. Fucking Dahlia, I hate her so much. And so, when I was playing through that one, every time she would do her little tee, then I would just like do it in response to fucking, I don't know, take the piss out of her. And now I just do it. And it's all because of fucking Dolly. So yeah, now here we are. Anyway. Prosecutor Gavin, the philanthropist.
Watch and learn, Apollo.
So, who have you come to see?
You, of course. I mean,
Huh?
Clavier, lead vocalist for the Gavineers? Or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom?
how about Clavier Gavin, my boyfriend?
Ooh, secret third option.
What do you think he means, Apollo?
He means, in what context are we approaching him today? I think he's giving us a choice. We can either ask him about the concert or the case. Which way to go? I mean, normally I just go down the list, but fuck it, let's talk about this first.
Love that song. It has such a great atmosphere to it.
Yeah, what inspired the lyrics? You co-wrote it with Glamour, yes?
That's right. It was last year. I had gone to tour Virginia's legal system, as a matter of fact.
Ooh. What legal shit were you doing in Virginia?
Probably stuff involving like a smuggling ring and some weird guy who kept smuggling art based on Miles Edwards' investigations. I hate that game. I keep bringing it up. It's just because I hate it.
And that's when you heard Lamarar's voice?
It was at a small jazz club. I wept that night. I knew I had to meet her, to talk with her. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting.
Wow, Prosecutor, you think you have a lot of clout.
He's also in a, like, really famous band, Trissy. I think he's a sort of special case, Trissy.
Oh, he's special, alright.
Thankfully, she likes the work I did, and we wrote a song right there, backstage. Archie on piano, that dulcet voice. And myself on a guitar that I borrowed from La Mirage. Ooh, bars.
Give little Dave.
Music history was made. Probably not an experience your average lawyer would ever have, like Apollo, say.
It is a memory I hold dear, and the song we wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there.
You mean this charred lump? It's not that lumpy.
Don't call it a lump. That's a piece of history. It's only browned, not really charred.
No matter. I shall never sing that song again.
It's cursed.
I wouldn't have used that guitar again either, even if I could have.
What happened during that song anyway? Put it together, Apollo! Why did his guitar suddenly catch on fire? Put it together, Apollo!
You think you could show it to us? Charred, I mean, slightly burnt guitar?
I'm sure he doesn't mind. What more could happen to it?
That reminds me. Did you see the paper today?
Yes!
No.
I always read the TV section.
Good girl. How about you, Air Forehead?
read the funnies.
Then you will not have seen this.
Oh damn, maybe I should've.
I don't know what pose to hit, so I hit the clavier Gavin.
Real? Concert of Tragedy, the prosecutor's deadly song.
Ooh, let me know. Haven't heard about that one.
Not a show. It's an article. News, you know?
Oh, does this have anything to do with the case?
No shit.
Chrissy's been zoned out for this entire conversation. Since getting back from the trial, my phone has been ringing off the hook.
Speaking of, ring, ring.
God damn it, another call! How does it feel to take a man's life as a song?
That is kind of a poetic question.
Have you ever hummed a man all the way to death row? Do you think you could sing for me over the phone? That one I've gotten before, actually, but you know.
But with this new context, it's a little concerning.
Yeah. It is endless. Endless! Thanks to the case you made today, of course.
Oh, that was all Apollo's idea.
Hey. Is that a newspaper over there too? Oh look, it's the Virginian newspaper, and it mentions the medical guy and the fucking postcard we have.
Ah, yes, the Virginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead, take a look.
Thanks, but I can't read Virginian.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm better than you at everything. Suffice it to say, this is big news over there as well. Though they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to my song.
Probably no one in Virginia could believe it.
It's probably seen as just a theory at this point. A game theory. The journalist didn't see the need to mention it.
That makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself.
Lamoureux's testimony will probably be in the evening edition, I'd imagine. Which is why I've had Darian step down from the investigation for now.
Yeah, we ran into him moping in front of the Coliseum.
Lamoureux was my invited guest, so it is a rather delicate situation. You understand how much I want to solve this case. Quickly, if possible.
Alright. Love talking to you, hon. Really do. But let me see what you got in here.
This is a great office.
A little messy, but pretty cool. Look at all the guitars. Why so many?
You could never have too many guitars. They are like my lovers. Notice how this one's red, Apollo. Look, it's red. It's red.
I didn't just hear him say that.
Backup guitars, Apollo. Don't you know anything?
What, like backup hose?
Or side chicks. Rock and rollers always smash their guitars at the end of a show.
No wonder it's so hard to make it as a musician.
You know what? You should try rocking a little, Apollo.
Punk Apollo, give me, please.
Yes!
And breaking his guitars while he watches? That might be a little too rocking.
Ha 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 ha. Of course, I would never do such a thing. Did I not say they are like my lovers? Do I seem like the kind of man who would do such a thing to the ones he loves? Wink.
Wink wink. No, Clavier, I
Wink,
get
wink,
what you're
nudge,
trying to
nudge.
say here. I get you're trying to say, of course you would never, but the way you phrase this unintentionally dodges it. And this unintentional dodge, you're lucky this isn't what's being talked about in court.
I would never pick up my lover and smash them into the floor.
No, not at all. I mean, you're Mr. Gavin, upstanding prosecutor.
What happened to Prosecutor Gavin, God of Rock? Unless this is gonna be the glass. It's gonna be the
What's that on the plate there?
Good God. Is that gum?
Mom.
Maybe he was chewing it when the phone rang. so he put it on the plate for later consumption.
I think a rock star could afford a fresh stick.
Don't jump to any conclusions now.
Uh-oh, you're in mango.
That's no chewing gum. Take a closer look. Also, I shouldn't really be offering, should I?
What is that? What indeed? It looks...
Yeah.
Put it into the court record so I can look at it super closely. Pretty please. Pretty please. It looks like a lump of plastic.
Wait, that phone call.
A replica?
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. What is this creepy thing, object, whatever?
Looks like Prosecutor Gavin is on the phone.
What? A replica? Why was he after it in the first place? Yeah, letters.
Prosecutor Gavin, does this have something to do with Mr. Lettuce?
Wait a second. You were listening to my phone call, weren't you? Only a little.
Ooh, us?
Us. The good law-abiding...
Would never.
defense attorneys.
We love the law. I tried to stop him, really, but he forced me to.
Trucy, you bitch. Hey, you were the one digging for a scandal, Miss Reporter.
Tell us the truth. I'm not even sure what it is. But apparently it's a model of something undercover agent Mr. Lettuce was after.
This lump?
See, the question is, how accurate of a replica is this? Would you mind telling us what you do know about it? From McDonald.
Apparently not.
Of the pierce the resistance.
The guitar.
That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this.
It's a guitar from the concert, isn't it?
I thought it was one of the staff playing a gag on me. I never guessed it wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar incidentally.
Oh, did you find anything out?
Didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear.
We might be able to help with that.
But the results he came up with were intriguing.
Intriguing, huh?
Wie cool ist das bitte?
How does that guitar tie into everything that went on?
Sounds like something we should ask about.
I think that's all the examining. Anything added to the dialogue? Yes.
Oh yeah. It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. Guitar befitting a woman like Lammeror.
Where did it end up here?
She gave it to me. Mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it.
So this guitar is from Virginia?
Yes, and now it's trash.
That it is. Couldn't carry it on the plane. Charges in the air pressure and humidity ruins wood. So we vacuum packed it in Lammeror's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. Pretty sure that's a violation of his powers, but okay. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
The prosecutors do have a lot of clout.
I still think he's a special case.
Such a valuable guitar. It's too bad it got burned.
Guitar added to the court record. What was that you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
That's right. What was that all about?
Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front?
Yes.
It's called the sound hole.
Or the guitar pussy.
The Gussy.
Oh, so that's what it's called.
Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort.
Did it perhaps look like this?
Broken device?
Yes, this, in fact.
Oh, hey, well, wouldn't you know it?
The examiner is busy with the evidence for the case now, however. So he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else.
We could save you a bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh, that device looks strangely familiar.
How strange. This was found in Mr. Lettuce's bag. It's apparently a replica of something. When I first played this, I thought that was just supposed to be like a potato chip.
It's too colorful to be a potato chip.
Yeah.
I would not trust a potato chip that has any purple on it.
But I think also the DS colors were different, and that's part of why, but I thought it was just like a weird, slightly moldy potato chip.
Yeah. It's a small lump, about 1.5 inches long.
I analyzed it, but there's not much to say other than that it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it was to be used in the identification of whatever it's a replica of.
And that's one thought. It was my initial thought. The other thought is that we were gonna have an Indiana Jones bait and switch.
Ooh.
But then everything fell flat, because he died. You mean whatever Mr. Lettuce was after?
That seems to be the most logical explanation.
Well, what is it?
Don't ask me, Fraulein.
Oh? If you don't want to tell us, you could just say so.
He doesn't know either. Are you not
I've got no
Interpol
clue
enough?
what this is. I've put in a request to Interpol via my contacts in Virginia. But apparently there is a block on information somewhere along the chain.
The blockchain?
It's actually an NFT. Oh?
It's actually a secret device carrying millions of NFTs worth millions, no, trillions. Wait. Fuck. The market. It's only worth $5 now.
Oh no! There's something either Interpol or Virginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic.
Mr. Lettuce went through all that trouble to become Lemuror's manager. Just to come to this country to find out about this lump? And he died for it. Replica added to the court record. We can look at this in detail.
I've sent someone to the Colosseum to fetch Lemuror. Perhaps she knows something about it, being a Virginian.
Hey, Prosecutor Gather.
What?
We have something you might be interested in, and it's not my badge.
Wow, that's a new one.
It has to be one of these.
Is it Apollo?
That device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this.
That looks like the same thing. What is it?
It's an igniter.
Another one?
It was at the crime scene in Lemuror's dressing room. Detective Sky found it, actually.
It's the scene of the crime? What could that mean, I wonder? I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about.
Damn it.
Thanks for dropping by, Air Forehead.
Thanks.
Why, you gave me so much information. That igniter, for instance.
Oh, that.
I've never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution. It's a big help. Or perhaps you're just a tad naive, Trying to get on my good side.
Or maybe I'm just smitten for you. I guess I could have hid it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing. I could say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin. Thanks for the information. About the, strange lump of plastic. The one that Mr. Lettuce was investigating.
That's right.
I've been sinking, Air Forehead.
We don't make such a bad team.
We encounter many incidents in our lives, not all of them simple.
Especially not the ones where people are killing to song lyrics.
That is why I try to at least remain simple inside. And I keep a simple goal to discover the truth.
And that's why we're so perfect for each other.
Real. That's why I like to keep relations civil, yeah? That is all.
I can live with that.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Fraulein?
Can I ask you why you sing in a band?
Because I want women to turn and look when I walk down the street.
Damn
And
it.
men.
That's pretty simple too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps. Oh, it's you. You came at a good time.
Hello there, Emma. What's up?
Either of you know where Le Miroir is?
Last we saw her was in the hallway backstage.
Yeah? That's strange.
Strange.
Can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office.
Well, Gavin's not even around there right now, so...
Yeah.
Lemuror's missing?
Hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own. Being that she's blind and all.
Yeah, we'll help you look for her.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Where is Lemuror? Is she back at her office, even though we were just there? No. She at the detention center? No.
She could be anywhere.
Did she make her way to Gavin's office on her own? No. Well, that narrows it down. This place is deserted.
Wonder where Lee Mirar went off to.
I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful.
Guess, but I can't help but worry about her a little.
Try the stage first. Damn, I'm good at this.
Huh? The stage is pitch dark.
The power breaker must be off for this section. Great.
I'll go get someone.
Don't leave me alone in the dark.
Yipes, it was really dark out there.
Dark. That's all Lemuror has when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness?
That just reminded me, when I was a kid, I used to walk around my house with my eyes closed, specifically because I was like, that way, if I ever become blind, I'll still know how to walk around.
Honestly, who didn't do that as a kid?
Hey, Apollo.
Huh? What? Is there another body?
Doesn't something about the stage seem different to you?
Yes, the red guitar case is closed. I think, maybe, perhaps, a human person might be in there. Considering we said
There's
that
something
5 truths
sticking
could
out
fit
of
in
it.
there.
Like, something's changed?
Yep. Yep.
Like, there's something sticking out of that guitar case?
Oh, there is something sticking out of it. I just saw that it was closed. Changed?
I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me.
Go put your finger on it until you figure it out.
Yeah.
Now it's bugging me too. What's she talking about? Oh, yeah, that's her dress, alright.
Huh. There's only one person in this world that wears a white dress, and that's Lammy Roar.
Hey, that case. Isn't that open before?
Huh, I guess someone closed it. With themselves inside.
Wait. Look, where the case closes.
Something sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it's...
Let's open it, Apollo.
Please tell me she's not dead.
Lammerroar! Lammerroar!
Emma, we have to get Emma. Limmer was taken directly to the hospital. Emma ran around, barking orders, making phone calls. Chrissy just clung to my arm and cried. And me, I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many. Too many. So is she or isn't she not officially dead?
Well, we're at the hospital, so...
Emma, how's Lammerroar? Is she okay?
Oh, you. We all owe you big thanks, that's for sure.
So, she's okay?
Yes, she came to a short while ago.
Oh, thank fuck.
Found her before it was too late.
It's good to hear.
So what happened?
Someone attacked her. It was struck on the forehead.
Someone was a
It
little
brought her
upset.
memories back.
Someone was a little upset that they got accused in court yesterday.
It was a little upsetty spaghetti.
Little upsetty spaghetti noodle. By who?
I don't know. Like Darian.
But they hit her on the forehead, right? That's right in front of her. How could she not see?
Oh. Right. Would you like to see her now?
But she can hear footsteps. Is that alright?
She wants to thank you for saving her life.
Lammerroar.
Mr. Attorney, you were the one who found me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened?
Real. It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching.
Did you recognize their footsteps?
They were wearing rollerblades. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing.
Because they knew your voice trick now.
I went to return to my dressing room.
You were hit?
I knew that very moment. I knew. The assailant was trying to kill me.
No.
It was lucky for me that the first blow did not knock me out. I turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me and I could hear footsteps.
Could you tell whose footsteps? We're gonna have this man walk back into court and just him walking in, you're gonna be like, it's him! It was him again!
I know those footsteps. Never forget a footstep. Yet I reached the stage first.
Those are the footsteps of my assailant, who just walked in. And Darian's like, God damn it!
This girl's really good!
Why the stage?
I had overheard maintenance people talking. Power to the stage area was off, they said, for electrical work.
Since I'm already blind, it wouldn't look any different to me. But to a seeing person, they'd be fucked.
Oh.
Darkness is my ally. There's a contrabass case near the stage. This is where I hid.
So the assailant couldn't see you.
Wasn't the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Wow, that sounds like a really close call. Did you recognize their footsteps?
Fortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word.
Too bad.
And when I consider that I was struck high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am.
Well, that narrows it down. Good point. She's sharp.
You're much taller than I am. About as tall as Apollo.
So that means it was likely an adult and probably a man. Could it be him?
Why would anyone attack you, Lamarar?
Maybe because she accused someone in court yesterday.
Detective asked me this too. And to give her the same answer I give- oh wait, and to her I gave the same answer I give you. I do not know. Almost like I accused someone yesterday.
Maybe it's because you accused someone yesterday. Can you hold up wrong button. Can you hold this and tell me what you think this is?
Oh.
Oh, there, look. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Mr. Lettuce was carrying it. It's a replica of the thing he was after.
It was after?
No, in his secret identity. It's an undercover agent. It's an international super spy.
So that's what he was doing.
You mean you know what?
Yes, I know, of course. This must be... Borginian cocoon. Or rather, a convincing replica thereof.
Why haven't I heard of a Virginian cocoon before?
Why would you be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir?
It says sample on it, so I think not.
I wonder.
Wonder what? Do I have to present this to you again, or did you add dialogue? Oh, good.
Dialogue! Well, they call it Borginian. Must only be found in Borginia. Certain, all in Borginia know of these.
It's a cocoon. So, do you get silk from it?
Do not know the details, I am sorry to say.
I thought she said all in Virginia knew of this. But remember, she's not originally from Virginia?
There's one fact I do know about the cocoon, though. Something all in Borginia know.
What's that?
Cocoons, they are not to be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they will be put to death.
To death?
Why?
I do not know. But if Interpol was involved, I'm sure there is a good reason.
But this is just a piece of plastic.
Well, yeah, it's a replica. He was carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess.
So that's what he was up to.
Tracking down Borginian cocoon smuggling.
Smuggling.
Do you think maybe the cocoons actually produce a really, really nice hair gel, and that's how Darian gets his fucking ugly ass hair like that?
That would be hilarious.
And or maybe he's storing it in his hair.
Ooh. Seems I was marked.
Marked?
A Virginian who travels. The chance would be there.
Life changed for me with the popularity of my songs. Began to travel around the world.
Ooh, so you could have brought those Borginian cocoons with you.
My trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion. Virginia is a small, sheltered country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside.
Is that why they suspected you? What, Apollo? Huh? Like what? How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion?
Coon smuggling. And Mr. Lettuce had Lammy Roar marked. It couldn't be her.
Huh?
There's one other person I need to talk to. Thank you for talking to us, Lammy Roar.
Was the least I could do.
Actually, I have another request.
If it is within my power.
Could you play translator for us finally? I need an interpreter. Someone who speaks Virginian.
Apollo?
Would you come with us if you're well enough?
I see. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you.
Thank you.
Where are we going?
Trucy, girl, come on.
Come on, Trixie. We're about to get to the bottom of this. You don't even, have to jump there. They just bring you there. Machi, we came to talk to you about the base.
Machi.
Could you interpret for us, Lemmy Roar?
Yes.
Machi, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. When we still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right?
I was completely fooled myself.
Machi. Isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
Wait, Mr. Attorney. What do you mean by secret?
I hate to be the one to break this to you, but come on, you can put it together.
Uh-uh.
What do I mean by secret? Well... Take that! If I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you? Gasp!
Hey, you got a reaction. A big one.
Of course I did. I'm Apollo Justice.
Ace Attorney. Machi, you didn't.
Trucy and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Mr. Attorney, please tell me what this is all about.
Lemmy Roar, please interpret.
Very well.
I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you won't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution. And have them look into it.
Asks you to wait. Do not be so hasty.
Machi?
You know everything?
Yes, everything. Well, sort of.
Have them tell us about it.
Very well.
Alright, bitch.
What is this cocoon, anyway?
Cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure.
Cure?
It must cure some disease. does it cure cancer? And actually they're just hiding it from the rest of the world, and actually they're like really greedy as fuck for doing that.
It's a cure for fucking incuritis. It's a cure for incuritis.
Cure for incuritis?
Cure for incuritis, of course.
But if it's a cure, why keep it in Virginia like that? Think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine.
Exactly.
I do not understand the reasons myself.
Okay, well, at least we know what it is. A cure. And Mr. Lettuce is after cocoon sleepers. Wait, was Machi? Apollo, the fuck do you mean? I thought that's the point you were trying to get at.
Yeah, I don't know. Machi, you weren't.
He couldn't be a smuggler. He's so little.
Trucy, this is Ace Attorney. Looks are deceiving. Not can be, are.
What?
Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you?
Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician.
She said sort of. I would have a copy of that.
Oh, Machi, are you a smuggler?
He won't tell me.
First he plays blind, now he plays dumb.
I wonder. Do you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Machi really did bring one into the country, what was he planning on making? Was he planning on making a deal for sale?
Can't go home.
Don't throw me in the slammer.
Home?
Can't go home to Borginia. I do not want to go home. Penalty for taking a cocoon from Borginia is death.
Damn. That's right. It's punishable by death. Yes, we said that.
About the case? What about the case?
He wants to tell us about Mr. Lettuce's death? No, that randomly targeted.
This meeting's over. I don't know who this is.
Oh.
Arian?
You somehow back on the case? Well, what do you mean? Visiting hours aren't over yet. There's a call for Machi from the Virginian embassy. This meeting is over. Sorry. Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call him back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy, we're leaving.
Arian, wait!
We know it was you! Oh, do you now? I never liked you. Either of you.
Damn, okay, rude ass.
I mean, we didn't like him either, so.
Yeah, but like, just saying that so blatantly, it's a little mean.
The mask has slipped and we're not even in court yet. Huh?
Darn it, we were so close. He was about to tell us. Apollo.
He didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say.
Apollo.
And there can only be one reason why.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow, in court.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out Kendra's channel, and I will see you later, whenever later may be.